It was dubbed the Raw After Mania for realsies. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. CM Punk returned to Monday Night Raw for the first time in 9.5 years. Pretty much a decade, right? 10 years, whatever. We've seen Randy Orton as well. We knew it was going to be much better than what we've seen recently. But how much better was it? Or was there a lot of bad that outweighed the good? Let's dive into the show. And of course, sadly, for whatever reason, they announced prior to the show that Orton would kick off and Punk would end. Why? I don't know. I mean, I think that will actually affect the rating, to be honest. Randy Orton, though, comes out and says, it seems like a lot of you missed me 2 nights ago at Survivor Series. I got to make a moment. I came back. But then he's like, you know what? The Bloodline injured me. I'm going to have to make them pay. And those receipts are going to come in the form of the 3 most destructive letters in the history of WWE. No. The 3 most dangerous letters in all sports entertainment. RKO. So Randy Orton is setting his eyes, his target, his venom on the Bloodline. This is decent for Orton. Then it come Rhea Ripley. And then he's like, you know what, right? Fuck you. All I hear about's Mammy, Mary. Well, guess what? Daddy's home. He should have said Daddy's home, bitch. He should have said that. He should have said that. But, you know what? Really enjoyed this segment between these two. I mean, it was more Orton I preferred. So, I mean, honestly, it's embarrassing. Like, you've got Rhea Ripley in fucking high heels trying to, square up to Randy Orton. What? Maybe what logical, right? They should be building up to an RKO here from Randy Orton to Rhea Ripley. That should be the end game, right? But we know you can't really trust WWE, but it looks like Rey Mysterio looks like it's going to be Orton against Dominic because they batter him, and he's like, you know what? Don't go far, Dom, because I'm going to get Adam Pearce, and I'm going to get a match with you one-on-one. R-Truth meets CMA recording Utter's Jelly Roll. Who was in the crowd tonight? Never heard of this guy. Just some big fat guy with a tattoo on his face called Jelly Roll. Whoop-de-doo. But then we have the tag team turmoil match. We've got DIY, Alpha Academy, the New Day Imperium, the Creed Brothers, and the Sheer. It's jobbers o'clock. And that's the problem, right? We've got a 3-hour show. No matter how hyped you are for CM Punk and the people that are hyped for Randy Orton, and hell, apparently we're getting a 2-month build to the Rumble. There's just always going to be shite like this. I mean, how many people? 6, 8, 10, 12. So there was 12 guys in this match, and they're all jobbers. Oh, but Kofi Kingston was a world champion at one point. I couldn't give a fuck if Kofi Kingston held the WWE Championship at one point. Doesn't change the fact he's fucking mince, right? Anyway, the Creed Brothers win this. I actually do not want to waste too much time talking about this. I mean, there's really only a few things you want to talk about when it comes to this fucking show. To be honest, Cody Rhodes comes out. This was just a bit dead. He's like, oh, Randy Orton, we've created memories with him. He's been my hand in the past. It's like, right, we've done this like a year and a half ago when you returned, you and Orton had some moments like, how fucking long are we going to go into this well that they were in Legacy? You could say we had a legacy together. Alright, dead on, big man. He says, but he didn't help me just in any match. He helped me in my dad's match. My daddy would be proud. And then he's like, CM Punk as well. CM Punk, welcome back. But I've got some news myself on it. I am going to be the very first man to declare myself in the 2024 Royal Rumble match. Which is ages away. He's got to finish the story. And if Cody Rhodes has got to finish the story, then what's he doing on Monday Night Raw? To me, it's just fucking retarded. It's like, so, to finish the story in his eyes is defeat Roman Reigns. So it's almost like, so what are you doing on Raw, son? They switch brands left, right, and centre. So what are you doing on Raw? And then just to make this worse, Nakamura appears on the Titantron. Oh my god, we're getting a Nakamura Cody Rhodes feud. Who cares? Mist. Oh, mist. There's a mist in my boot. Who cares? Cody screaming like he's just got a red slush puppy in his coupon. We get Bronson Reed against Avar. Right, this match just ends like these two are battering each other, DQ, blah, 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 count out, bang, double count out, boom, moves, big boots, security getting out there, swanton bombs, senton bombs, big move. Wade Barrett, slugging away at his maggot, talking about this is 2 big meaty men, Monday Night Meat, Monday Night Raw Meat. Wet? Fuck off. You know, right? I prefer, you know, bigger guys wrestling than the midget jobbers. But I'm never ever going to just fucking sit here and mark it about the meat in the ring. That's because that's just fucking weird, right? And honestly, check his hard drive. Oh, check it, get it done, get it sorted. Zoe Stark is having a wee conversation with Shayna Baszler in the locker room, and I couldn't watch. They are the two ugliest bitches we've ever seen in our life. Then we get a video recap of CM Punk's epic return at Survivor Series. I mean, it's always good seeing that, I guess. They made R-Truth making a mess in the Judgment Day's clubhouse because he was the jelly roll. Truth then says he's willing to be the fifth member in the War Games match. Priest thanks Truth for the reminder. Truth is elated that Randy Orton is back. Judgment Day tells Truth to leave. J.D. Madonna says, I'll take care of Truth. Will you? Mate, you couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag. You wee diddy, man. Then we have the third match of the evening. We've got Nia Jax taking on Zoe Stark. Stark slides underneath Jax's legs. Stark. Yeah, this is a fucking jobber match, man. Nia Jax wins. What to fucking do? Gunther is then fuming backstage. You don't belong in the same ring with me. The Miz is no longer a threat to my legendary title reign. Miz is like, I can beat you. No. Who cares? Seth Rollins comes out. Drew McIntyre comes out. Rollins like, yeah, you know what? You do deserve a title shot, Drew, but there's just a lot of other guys that deserve a title shot more than you, and one of them's Jey Uso. And it's like, how fucking stupid is this, right? Drew McIntyre was literally standing across the ring for these guys at War Games, and like it's like almost like him and Seth Rollins are here like best of buds until he's mentioned that, oh, I'm giving a world title match against Jey Uso next week. What? What are we doing here? I need to know. Big Stevie Cool needs to know what we're doing on Monday Night Raw. Honestly, I don't know what the future holds for this company, but by God, it's not exactly this time's different. It's not like the times before. Just bless these wicked hands, 'cause they got a mind of their own. Down. Who really knows what's going on, guys? But Drew McIntyre, you know, Glasgow kissed to Seth Rollins. He's beating him up. He's beating the hell up of him, damn it. But then, yeah, he's a fucking mess. Jey Uso comes out. So kicks up his belt and then gives it back to Rollins. Super kicks McIntyre. Oh, Scooby Doo. Sami Zayn then confronts McIntyre backstage. Who knows? Looks like these two are going to have a match next week. McIntyre's everything going for him. He needs to stop acting like a spoiled brat. Wah, wah. We then have Tegan Knox and Natalya against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Why is this match on Raw? Natalya in the year 2023. Piper Niven's so fat. Chelsea Green's hot. Tegan Knox is not. That is the wee rhyme for this match. The tag team champions retain. Jey Uso then thanks Orton for having their backs at War Games. Orton's like, right, buddy, don't you get in my way with a bloodline. And then we're good. Then we have Randy Orton against Dominic Mysterio. I enjoyed this match. You know, it's good seeing Orton back in the ring. He wins with the RKO. Like, we have buried Orton on this channel before, and I think within reason. I think the guy's been boring for, you know, a decent periods of his career, but you clearly see when he comes back in these, like, in this era that he is so much better than what the people we've got. And, you know, he's only like 42, 41, around that age, isn't he? 43. You know what? We need to protect Randy Orton at all costs. That's exactly what we need to do. He's 43. He'll be 44 on the 1st of April. It's just, it's sad that all these guys that are stars are getting old. It's just the reality we live in. But then, guys, CM Punk comes out. He returns the WWE Raw for the first time in a decade, man. What is going on? And did the promo deliver? Aye, it was alright. I mean, it wasn't great. It was good. He's like, looks like hell froze over. And when I mean hell freeze over, I mean this is me standing in a WWE ring on Monday Night Raw with a live microphone on my head, damn it. Right, so I don't get what people were expecting from this. Like, we discussed this in the preview. Punk is not going to come out. Like, a lot of Punk's character is being, like, controversial and, you know, edgy and all that shit. But see whatever, like, people were expecting him to say. He's already said that in AEW. Like, he's never going to come out here and bury Vince or bury Trips or bury, like, Ryback, like, or unsafe workers, right? He's already said his piece in AEW, right? The fact he's came back to WWE means he's had to squash all the previous beefs, I would say, and all the bad blood. Now, yeah, maybe he could have come out here and said a bit more about AEW than what he did, because I don't think he really said anything about AEW here. But the fact of the matter is this: WWE's not like that. They're not petty. They don't really want you mentioning other companies, right? Because WWE don't need to mention AEW to get the upper hand here. They don't. I mean, WWE's had the upper hand since day one, man. Because WWE's a massive fucking company and AEW's the minor league. WWE's the major leagues. By simply playing CM Punk's music at Survivor Series, they have destroyed AEW. He doesn't need to come out here and destroy them on the mic. You know, it was a good promo. People are saying, oh, it doesn't seem like the same Punk that could debut in AEW, because it's not. That was an angry Punk. And yeah, Punk is probably still angry at Tony Khan and co, but to be honest, he might not be. Maybe in AEW, yeah, he got fired and he may fucking hate the Young Bucks or whatever, but he might realise, you know what, that was probably a blessing in disguise, because I couldn't have worked there much longer with those jobbers. Now I'm back in the major leagues, WWE, you know, probably going to be getting WrestleMania, you know, Royal Rumble, all the big pay-per-views, big matches, end my career on a high instead of dealing with fucking children. That's probably what he's thinking, and maybe he's at peace with that and he's enjoying that. Because, yeah, I wanted him to come out and bury AEW, but I'm not surprised he didn't. And he doesn't need to. We know what happened there. And here, maybe next week, maybe on SmackDown, whenever. Maybe he'll still bury them. But for me, WWE's never really been about that. And obviously, with Punk coming back, they're not just going to let him go out there unscripted and have a free reign of what he's got to say. They're going to have to reel it in. And he did. He says, though, I'm back and in living colour on Monday Night Raw. My name is CM Punk. I'm back. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And damn, good ending to Raw. It's a CM Punk promo. Best Raw in a while. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Again, I mean, there's a lot of bad on this show, but you know what? Easily the best Raw in a while, man. CM Punk cutting a promo, the hype around it. Randy Orton back, you know, actually played a part a lot of the show. And, yeah, I didn't mind the Rollins Uso McIntyre thing, apart from the fact it's like you just were in a war games match with this guy. It seems a bit goofy. The rest was garbage, though. Anyway, CM Punk is here to make money.